The important political story here, Barry, though, is that funding cuts have consequences, big consequences. So this is a massive public policy failure, but it has, when you talk about, looking for who's at fault and that heads should roll, well, 3 of the heads already have rolled. When you think that Rudd started the cuts to the bureaucratic funding, the efficiency dividends that started to gut the ABS, that Hockey and Abbott in their budget of 14-15 cut the ABS funding, that money has not been spent, and not just the ABS, across government on upgrading IT and getting them into the real world. So, they're working with these clunky old computer systems trying to do a massive data collection exercise so that we're set up to fail. And if you, so David Kalish is the face of the ABS, and when when Malcolm Turnbull says, we ask him about the Westminster principle of ministerial responsibility. Oh yes, ministers are responsible for everything, but it's the ABS and it's IBM.
Well, it's not just the ABS though. I mean, the NDIS at the moment is having all sorts of problems. There are people who are providing services for NDIS who aren't getting paid. And it's a similar thing. It's because the system isn't working. And I think it goes back to your point, is that you can only, so-called efficiency dividends within the bureaucracy have over the years sapped it of talent. And it's been going on for a long time. I can remember, 10 years ago when I was in Canberra and all the outsourcing stuff was happening, I knew a number of bureaucrats who had, their jobs had disappeared. They went out to the private sector, they sold their services back to the government, and they made a heap more money out of it. I mean, it's a false economy in the end.
But what we're left with is antiquated IT system across government, and this is just the function, the first, and an international embarrassment that more money, more capital spending has to be put into IT upgrades within government. And the private sector can do this. I do banking every day, not every day, but a lot of days on my phone. Why can't I fill out a census form online?